Like this? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do 2 poems for you. First one I'm gonna read, second one I have memorized. Okay. This is called New Beginning. I don't know if anyone's ever been in a long distance relationship, but it's great when it ends, when everything, long distance is terrible. But when it ends and you're back together, that's the good part. So this is about that. It's not even, okay. I never sent God a message in a bottle because I hear he doesn't drink. So I flew up a prayer instead on a kite. Bright and checkered with a tail that reminded me of a little girl's braid, I made my own trail of ribbons, hoping you would follow them, like little promises that skirted mountains and snagged on fences. Please, don't pretend this 2-year hike was easy. It wasn't. Trees and deep streams got in the way. Oftentimes we had to meet halfway, our feet sinking into unrelenting mud. We would laugh and say we were wrestling in jello because we knew from its belly jiggle we would bounce back. Soon we will be spooning, tangled in each other's legs like we both lost that twister. And I thank God for hearing my prayer. The budding of spring, late blooming into hot July. It's not too late. There are a few more ribbons for you to follow. I have waited so long, watching purple petals curl up into brown shriveled bodies and the rain thundering down mudslides outside my window. But no more of that. I can reshape my frown into the beautiful smile you say you fell in love with. I can run, and no longer will these lungs ache to breathe in the air you exhale during pillow talk. No more 2-minute lunch break mobile dials because we're back to deep kisses and real hand-holding. I love the soft patting of your thumbs, tracing the lifelines etched inside these palms. You have truly put the life back into me. And no doubt we will hit more snags, slip in the mud of sloppy words spoken, take the last roll of toilet paper without putting in a new one, clutter the sink with grimy dishes, and wish the other would turn the TV down when it's time to pass out. Beginning now, anger has a face, not a dial tone, but we can forgive much quicker. Your apologetic hand caressing the small of my back, my body curling into yours. There are days when I will need you, a walking stick helping each limp of a step. And other days I will hug the ground, sleep in its dirt face down just to remind myself I've still got me. Because to give myself to a man is snakeskin I've not fully shed. I can't let being in love get to my head, though I'm ready to spit venom at anyone who messes with my daily habits. But I'm lucky. I'm dating a charmer who knows me, recognizes that passion does not always lie between the thighs, but in the dance of ambition. We have learned the art of squeezing juice from the oranges we gather. These are not store-bought. But I won't use fruit to symbolize us. Our poetry is beyond tangible. And we know this is not as simple as a will you marry me, but yes, we have earned the right to call this love. So we just had International Women's Day, so this is a poem for the ladies. It's called Women Are Not Crazy. All right. Everyone knows that I'm crazy about you, but that doesn't mean I'm crazy. When we had our first fight, it hit worse than a hurricane. I saw the roof being torn off. The crazed wind wound itself around our pots, pans, books, bed, tossed them the same way you toss aside your respect for me. When did you start taking me for granted? Was I just hallucinating this? I tried to tell you your actions felt like splinters shoved layers beneath my skin, but you shook your head and said, you girls are so defensive and so emotional. Heck no. All the women here, let me hear you say, we are not crazy.
We are not crazy.
That's right. And to all the people who ever said we were, how dare you pin us to this billboard phrase, thinking the blood leaking from these domestic hands are somehow our fault. How dare you make us feel like irrational beings, like we carry these emotions in our wombs for 9 months like a burden. You wouldn't ever call your child a burden, so baby, do not treat my feelings this way. Do not turn your back to me. Do not go for days without talking to me. Judge you later and assure me that everything is fine. Everything is fine. Because then I find myself second guessing. Is this all in my head? Am I crazy? Crazy. That's what they called the early suffragists. You're not equal to men. You'll never vote. Crazy. That's what they called Madonna when she rolled around on stage in a wedding dress like a virgin. Crazy. The married woman joining the workforce and having the nerve to demand a raise. Crazy. The wife twisting her wrist free from her abusive husband. How dare she break sanctity to redeem self-respect? Crazy, that's what everyone seems to call me when anger fills my veins ready to rupture. Go ahead, ask me if I'm crazy.
Are you crazy?
Heck yeah! I will cut the words for her spine, turn... Oh, I lost my...
Go in, boy.
Sorry, I forgot the line. One moment.
You're not crazy.
Thank you. Go ahead. Ask me if I'm crazy. Heck yeah, I will cut your spine loose if you ever stand with your back to me again. If you ever call me that word again, I will unsew the thread of every dead, oppressed woman's lips, reincarnate the unrecognized so they can finally speak for themselves. They will stand on porches, stairways, bleachers, wedding altars. They will yell in unison, such a lips swelling and scarred. We are not crazy. We just know what we want. We know how to ask for it, how to stop being wronged. We are not merely interior designers selecting curtains for hanging pretty. We pull back those very curtains to bring light into your house. We are women, and we love passionately, voraciously, often cutting more than one sleeve into our arms so more hearts can fit there. Listen. I am your woman. Press your face into my cheek and whisper apology, embrace that my frustrations are as healthy as the dancing curve of my thigh, that if you put my opinion on a scale, it would weigh as much as yours. Look, I've been spinning like a disco ball ever since I met you. There is nothing insane about me refracting some light on you to keep another hurricane from blowing through us. And yeah, maybe I really am crazy, but only about you.